kiddos, we're going to do a fun math activity with some jelly beans and toothpicks. That's all you need, jelly beans and toothpicks. Do you remember learning about 2D shapes? I've got a poster behind me and it says 2D shapes. And we learned about 2D shapes, but we're going to be learning about 3D shapes next week. So I thought it would be great if we could review our 2D shapes using jelly beans, and then next week we'll learn about 3D shapes. Let's go over our 2D shapes. We've got circle, yeah. Can you say them? Triangle, square, good. Rectangle, what shape is this? Oval, diamond. This one has 5 sides. Pentagon, this one has 6 sides. Hexagon, good. Now there's a shape, there are a couple shapes that we learned about that are not up here. What about a shape that has 8 sides? And it looks like a stop sign. Octagon, good. We also talked about a parallelogram and a trapezoid. Good job. Well, on these 2D shapes, they have sides, and some of them have vertices. Yeah, those points or corners where the lines meet. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our jelly beans, and our jelly beans are going to be our vertices, and our toothpicks are going to be our sides. And I want you to build some 2D shapes. Does that sound like fun? I think it sounds like fun. Now, I'm looking at this first shape, circle. Can I make a circle using toothpicks and a jelly bean? No. Yeah, a circle does not have any flat sides, so I'm not going to be able to make it using the toothpicks because they're straight. But I can make a triangle, so I'm going to take my toothpicks. How many toothpicks would I need? I would need 3 because there are 3 sides on the triangle. And then how many jelly beans do you think I would need? The jelly beans are the vertices. Yeah, those would be, I would need 3 jelly beans. Okay, so what I did is I poked my jelly beans onto the ends of my toothpick. So I've got 1 vertice and 2 vertices. I've got to connect those jelly beans. Here's my next side for my triangle. I'm noticing that the tips of my toothpicks are coming off a little bit when I do this, so just be careful. Here is my triangle that I made with jelly beans and toothpicks. Okay, well, I think it'd be fun to make these other shapes. Let me make a square. How many sides would I need? How many toothpicks? 4, yeah, so I've got 4 toothpicks here. And then how many vertices? Remember that big word vertices? How many points or corners are on a square? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna need 4 jelly beans. So I've got my 4 jelly beans, and I'm gonna start working on building my square. We wanna poke the toothpick right into the jelly bean just like that. Kind of looks like a weight, like I'm lifting weights here with my jelly beans and toothpicks. Okay, so I made 2 like that. And now I need to connect them so that I have a square. Now, I'm not going to make all of these shapes on the video. I trust that you'll do that with your jelly beans, but I would love to see a picture of your shapes when you're all done. Maybe you could take a picture of them on your counter. Check out my square. Yeah, you can make all these 2D shapes. In fact, I would love if you could also make a trapezoid, an octagon, and parallelogram. They're not on our poster, but we learned about those shapes. So you make all the shapes with your jelly beans and toothpicks, and then send me a picture so I can see them. And next week, we'll talk about 3D shapes. Okay, see you later, friends.